Andy, it seems like he was, a sitting duck in a guard check in the middle of the north and south yards. No other officers around.
That is the sister of Andrew Lansing. He was a Ross County correctional officer who died on the job on Christmas Day 2024. According to law enforcement, he was killed by an inmate.
Now, after his death, his sister Lisa told 10 TV she thought Andrew's death was preventable. Then we've reported on a proposed law aimed at making sure this never happens again.
And tonight, as 10 Investigates reporter Rochelle Aline shows us, after some momentum, that proposal has now stalled in the State House.
With 77 affirmative votes and 3 negative votes having received the required constitutional majority, the bill is hereby passed and entitled.
In November, House Bill 338 passed with flying colors. It's been nicknamed Andy's Law after former Ross correctional officer Andrew Lansing. According to court records, he was killed on the job by an inmate.
Aside from being a correction officer, Andrew Lansing was a husband, he was a father, he was a brother.
Darren Price is a former corrections worker who now heads up a group called the Andy's Law Coalition. He tells 10 TV the bill has stalled on the Senate side of things and added that both lawmakers and coalition members are calling for things to move forward.
We would like to see the bill progress before then, just because our concern is it'll get lost in the shuffle as we get into election season.
Those backing the bill say the goal is to beef up the punishments for inmates who assault others.
It would increase penalties for those inmates that commit aggravated murder against staff. It also apply to contractors and visitors and volunteers.
It would also restrict tablet use for inmates to common areas and change the visitation rules for higher level offenders, among other things.
It would still be in person. It's just there would be a no contact visitation for those inmates in high security facilities, or those inmates that are classified as high security inmates.
According to Price, these changes would incentivize good behavior and ultimately make the work environment safer.
That we need to have provisions in place to protect all members of society. And certainly law enforcement is a big component of that.
Andy's Law hasn't gotten a lot of pushback, though the pushback we have seen is connected to a specific line in the bill about education. If this bill passes, it would restrict college education courses to lower level facilities. Those who back the bill say it encourages good behavior and would also help to address recidivism. But those who are against that line say it stands in the way of rehabilitation. In Columbus, Rochelle Aline, 10 TV News.